We're slowly but surely getting to the time of the year where more and more racing leagues are wrapping up their series. But don't you worry, we have lots of great racing events just this weekend alone. So let me name you the top 10 racing events that I would recommend to you for this weekend. Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of Race Plaza Media. My name is Pia, and as per usual on Thursdays, I break down for you what you can watch and where you can watch things this weekend in terms of motorsport. First up, let's head to the Kansas Speedway. We have some NASCAR action heading there this weekend. We have the NASCAR Cup Series as well as the NASCAR Xfinity Series competing there this weekend. And you'll be able to watch the Cup Series on USA, HBO, and listen to it on SiriusXM. And Xfinity Series you'll be able to watch on the CW and also listen to it with your SiriusXM subscription. Next up for number 2, of course, the guys from Formula One are on another break. I can't believe they're on a break again, but they're getting ready for their stint in Asia, so we will grant them a break. But don't you fret, I have some other open wheel single-seater action for you this weekend. In case you are missing some F1 action, we have the French F4 Championship as well as the Brazilian F4 Championship competing. And the great thing about those, as I usually tell you, is that they're free to watch. 2, they're a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit easier to squeeze those into your weekend. So you don't have to commit to a 2-hour race. But nonetheless, it's a lot of fun to watch those. They usually have 2 races a weekend, so you have 2 options to watch those and see how those young drivers fare as they get ready for their path to maybe being an F1 driver one day. Next up, we have lots and lots of endurance races happening this weekend. First off, in number 3, I want to mention to you the 24-hour series, the European part of it. They have a 24-hour race in Barcelona this weekend. And the great thing about that one is you'll be able to watch that for free on YouTube. In number 4, we have another endurance race as part of the World Endurance Championship. This time they're heading to Japan for their 6-hour race in Fuji. So you can tune in for that. If you're here in the US, you'll be able to watch it on HBO. If not, you'll be able to watch that through their app, the WEC or WEC TV app. And next up, our third endurance race for the weekend. We have a race as part of the Nürburgring Endurance Series. They'll be racing for 4 hours at the Nürburgring, including the Nordschleife, so the extended part of the track, and you'll be able to watch that again for free on YouTube. So you have a 24-hour race, a 6-hour race, and a 4-hour race available for you to watch this weekend. So lots of endurance races for you to choose from and lots of time you can just spend watching racing. Next up for number 6, not only do we have an endurance series competing in Japan, but we also have MotoGP competing in Motegi, Japan this weekend. We have MotoGP, Moto2, as well as Moto3. And if you've been watching this season, it's been a lot of fun, especially, of course, if you're a Marc Marquez girly like myself. And we will see if he will clinch the Rider Championship officially this weekend or if we have to wait another round. And as per usual with MotoGP, you'll be able to watch that as well as Moto2 and Moto3 through their video pass, so a paid subscription. For number 7, I have another 2-wheel championship that I would love to recommend to you this weekend. We have the Superbike World Championship competing at Motorland in Aragon. So in Spain, you'll be able to watch that, as well as their junior series, the Supersport World Championship, as well as the Supersport 300 World Championship. And all of those you'll be able to watch through their Superbike video pass. For number 8, I have one more 2-wheel championship that I would love to recommend to you this weekend. It's the International German Motorcycle Championship, the IDM or IDM. They'll be competing at the Hockenheimring this weekend. And the great thing about this one, and the reason I wanted to recommend it to you, is it's because it's for free for you to watch on YouTube. The other 2-wheel championship, MotoGP as well as Superbike, of course, you'll need your paid subscription for those. But for the EDM, you will be able to watch that for free on YouTube. Next up, in number 9, I wanted to recommend some drag racing for you. The NHRA has 2 different series competing this weekend at the WWT Raceway. You'll be able to watch that either through their subscription service or when it re-airs on FS2. And last but not least, in number 10, I wanted to finish up with something for free for you to watch. I've mentioned a couple different racing series today where you do have to pay for a subscription. So on number 10, I have 2 Porsche Cups championships that are competing this weekend. We have the Porsche Carrera Cup Italy as well as the Porsche Carrera Cup Benelux. Both of those you'll be able to watch for free on YouTube. And since these are single make championships, you'll only see Porsches on the track. But nonetheless, it's a lot of fun. They're very competitive. There's usually quite some elbows out. And like I said, it's completely for free for you to watch on YouTube. And there you have it, folks. My top 10 recommendations for this weekend. As you can see, we have a nice variety. We have on-track racing, we have endurance racing, we have a bunch of two-wheel racing, single make options, and of course, there's a lot more racing happening that I can't even mention. But at least you have some good options for you to choose from for this weekend. So do let me know what you will be tuning into. I know for myself, of course, I'll be watching the MotoGP Championship this weekend. I will most likely also watch 1 or 2 of those endurance races because if you follow our channel, you know my brother loves endurance races. So I'll probably sit next to him and watch one of those. And I might even tune into the International German Motorcycle Championship because it's free. And I've not yet watched it, so I definitely would like to tune into that and find out a little bit more about it. And with this, I will leave you guys for today. Remember to tune in early next week, either on YouTube or Spotify, for our race weekend recaps, where my brother and I talk about all the things that we watched in terms of motorsport over the weekend and anything else that we want to talk about motorsport related. And tune in the comment section, chat along with us. We're racing fans and we'd love to interact with some more racing fans all across the globe. I hope you have a wonderful race weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.